I pray in Jesus' name. Will prophesy. I pray in South Africa because I see an attacker. I pray in Jesus' name.
Collins Masikume was on a routine delivery when a car with 3 men inside blocked the road and forced him out of his truck. He says he's lucky to be alive.
We come out, 3 guys come out. Another one he was holding a gun. Another one is, I don't know, say iron or what. I said, hey, my man, yes, sir, come down. So the time I opened my door, when I put my leg down, someone just hit me with the iron.
Unions representing foreigners working in South Africa say gasoline bombs have been thrown at trucks driven by non-South Africans, and dozens of drivers have been shot at, stoned, and even killed. South African union leaders who have condemned the violence insist it is not xenophobia, but they say they do want jobs to go to South Africans first.
Zimbabwe has been vocal, Botswana has been vocal, Namibia has been vocal about the employment of their own citizens. In fact, each and every job opportunity that has been created in a particular country should actually be given to the citizens of that particular country.
Over the years, competition for scarce jobs in South Africa has caused tensions between locals and those from other parts of the continent. South Africa's economy was struggling even before the COVID-19 pandemic. The unemployment rate is now more than 30%. Every year, other Africans escaping poverty and conflict come here looking for work and a better life. Economists say instability in the transport sector doesn't help matters.
The damage to the reputation, not only of that particular company that is affected by such violence, but that the country itself is very massive, because then we begin not to be trusted. It's not like we're the only people producing anything. You know, people who are buyers all over the world, they've got options, they can go to other countries as well.
President Cyril Ramaphosa has been asked by unions and business leaders to intervene in what is seen as a growing crisis in South Africa's trucking industry. The foreign drivers say they have no choice but to carry on working. Violence or no violence, they have families to feed. Haru Mutasa, Al Jazeera, Johannesburg.
Diwa Mahingwa is the Southern Africa Director at Human Rights Watch. She's usually based in South Africa, but joins us live from London today via Skype. Good to have you with us. So how widespread is this problem of attacks on truck drivers becoming?
Attacks on foreign truck drivers in South Africa has become a major crisis. The problem is very much widespread. The epicenter is Durban in KwaZulu-Natal province, but the problem has spread across the country. And the major challenge is that this lawlessness has been allowed to go on without the police intervening. The failure by the police to arrest the criminals who are targeting foreign nationals, foreign trucks, is the biggest problem that South Africa is facing today, because drivers are being killed. They are being attacked daily with no protection, no recourse, and the police seem completely absent and unwilling or unable to help.
Is this a case of it being too difficult for authorities to track down the attackers, or do you suspect that there is a deliberate political decision not to go after the perpetrators of attacks?
Well, basically, it is the absence of political will. It's not about the capacity, because the police can stop this. They can arrest the perpetrators. But the idea that it's xenophobic is what is preventing political leadership on this matter.
And if this continues, what will this mean for supplies, for food prices?
Well, already we have seen that it's a major challenge in terms of the economy, because millions of dollars worth of trucks have been destroyed. The busiest port perhaps in Africa, in Durban, might actually be forced to shut down. So it's a terrible issue for an economy in South Africa that has been struggling with COVID-19, with the pandemic, and now these attacks, the lawlessness, and local drivers taking the law into their own hands, refusing to let the police do their work. It means it could lead to a further crumbling of the economy, because South Africa's road freight industry is huge, it's significant, but if these attacks go on, then those in the industry might be forced to use other ports like in Namibia or in Mozambique. So it's a huge challenge for the economy, and President Ramaphosa has to show leadership and stop this xenophobic violence.
All right, thanks so much. Good to get your thoughts on that.